And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is hockey night in West Springfield on this beautiful Thursday night, the 18th of January, in the year of our Lord 2024. We are back and live from the Olympia Ice Center here in the downtown heart of West Springfield. It's game night and hockey night on Pope Prep. Tonight, it is the Pope Francis Cardinals returning to the ice in a 2-game losing skid as they hop on against Catholic Memorial, the Knights. Hello, everyone. I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live and exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. No matter where you are and however you may be listening tonight, we thank you for tuning in. We've got a good one. It's Catholic Memorial sitting at 5-4, and Pope Francis sitting at 5-4. So it's the battle of the 5-4 teams tonight on Pope Prep. There, taking a look around both teams as we are set to begin. Lots of questions to answer for these Pope Francis Cardinals who are coming in the opposite of hot. I'd say cold, almost ice cold. These Cardinals need to find their identity. We've talked about it at large scale, the wholesale changes that have been made to this starting roster, and tonight you will see them again. The main question for us that we have to answer, I believe, at Pope Francis here, who's going to be in net? It seemed like the Cardinals, last time we saw them out here on Martin Luther King Day, we saw them early on in that opening period with McClear in the net not play good hockey, not play the hockey that they were capable of playing. He had 6 shots on goal, 2 went in. The Cardinals then made a change to Nick Ritchie, and then Ritchie, the rest of the way out, did not let one in except the empty netter towards the end of that third period. Now, it is the Cardinals with an opportunity today to see the goalies, see who they want in net. It's a big call. I think it should be Nick Ritchie, but we will see what these Cardinals do. And finally, for our pregame report, we think it's about the scoring. The Cardinals need to start putting the puck into the back of the net, and that's clear. We've seen it this year. Not enough goals on the board. They need more goals on the board. Let's see if they can score tonight. Catholic Memorial coming into this game at 5-4-2. Again, would love nothing more than to just come in here, play their type of hockey, and come away with a win tonight. But these Cardinals, and the ones I've talked to this week, they seem motivated. They seemed angry from that Martin Luther King Day loss, and now they're ready to go here tonight against Catholic Memorial. Coming up, folks, in about 5 minutes, we've got puck drop and starting lineups here from the Olympia Ice Center. It's Catholic Memorial and Pope Francis who will do battle next on Pope Prep. A reminder to like this content and subscribe to our channel. We're producing the finest unique content anywhere in the high school sports scene. So no matter where you are and however you may be listening tonight, thanks for tuning in. It's Cardinals and Knights who will do battle next on Pope Prep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about a minute and 30 seconds away from puck drop, national anthem, starting lineups, the whole 9 yards. We're going to give you a quick recap. Cardinals, again, coming in here tonight, they feel like they need a win. Again, that game we saw on Monday did not count towards the standings, and it's lucky for them that it was a tough loss, 3-1 final, not the way they wanted to play in the opening period. Again, these Cardinals tonight, the main key that they're going to have to see is a hot start. Can they get out early to a lead and have the other team on the ropes and Catholic Memorial have the Knights trailing? That's going to be the question. This team wants a lead. You can see it in the way their warm-up was intense. It seemed like everyone was locked in and laser focused for this game tonight. They do not want the losing skid to continue. They want to keep moving on and keep moving forward and finally be able to find their identity. The big question is who's going to be in net for these Cardinals. I think it's a coin flip. You could go either way. I personally would lean Richie, but again, my opinion is not of use in this circumstance, in this situation. We will see what the coaches have decided is in the best interest of the team down here momentarily. 30 seconds away from puck drop, national anthem, starting lineups, whole 9 yards. Coming up next on Pope Prep. All right, 17 minutes on the clock. We are just about set and ready to begin as we will now look at the teams. Pope Francis in their team huddle, getting one last word in before tonight's game. Big one for them. Can they finally get back on the right track on a 2-game losing skid? That's the question. Lots of changes. We're going to get into it throughout the night. Catholic Memorial on the other side, trying to be just another team to come in here and take care of business. But it will be Pope Francis who are going to play so hard, and they're going to try to win this game. And now, with that being said, we are just about set and ready to send it down to the ice level. It is time to go tonight on this Thursday as it's hockey night in West Springfield. All right, it is time to begin. Malden Catholic getting ready. They're going to work from right to left in this opening period, and the Pope Francis Cardinals are going to work from left to right in the first period. Starting in net, it is Nick Ritchie. So the ultimate decision was made. It'll be Nick Ritchie again. We saw this team get a confidence boost when he came in the second period on the last game, so good to see Nick Ritchie in net. And the Cardinals are just about set, along with Malden Catholic, the Knights, getting ready to go as well. Cardinals, again, working from left to right, and Malden Catholic going to work from right to left. Going to get one last tap for Nick Ritchie on the left side. So starting on the defense, it's Ziggy and Jarrell. That's the 1-2 we've seen all year. Starting up top, Jake Petrin at left wing, or excuse me, rather, Jake Petrin at center. It'll be Liam Dolan and Nick Petch with him as well. It is time to begin, so lots to see tonight. Can the Cardinals solve this losing skid at home? We will see about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for hockey. It is time for Thursday night hockey. We are set to begin. It's Cardinals, it's Malden Catholic, and we are set to begin on Pope Prep. Malden Catholic are going to try to start up the night with a shot, but it goes just high and above the glass, and now Pope Francis is going to take it, and Zachary Buffoni is going to try to do just that. But meanwhile, Malden Catholic are going to try to get every last bit of it as they can, and now the Cardinals will try to take it the other way. Nick Petch looking for it, but eventually Malden Catholic will run it down. Liam Nolan getting called back up to Varsity A tonight, getting the top line start tonight as Jake Jarrell's going to go for it in the corner. He'll find Liam Dolan. Dolan feeding it up. Nick Petch at center ice, trying to look around. He'll just dump it into the zone. The Cardinals will get down there. Liam looking for it. He's got it. Here's Dolan. Dolan looking over, trying to find Jake Petey. Petey will have to carve it around. Burrowing into the corner goes Liam Dolan. Dolan will use the high aiming glass and move it around. Jake Petrin has it again. Petey, one of the three captains on the team. He'll try to just work it around the Petch. The pass was picked off, but Liam Dolan is able to stiff it back. Dolan tried to center one out in front. They'll fire it back to Jarrell. He fanned on it. Jarrell leads the Cardinals with 8 goals this season, and now he'll have to get back. Zachary Buffoni will try to go for the pinch. It works perfectly, and now the Cardinals will try to work it the other way. Now before it's picked off by Malden Catholic and work back into the Cardinal, and both teams will get fresh legs onto the ice. Mike McGrath is open for Jake Jarrell if he chooses to find him, which he does. McGrath looking around. McGrath trying to create space any way he possibly can. And now Malden Catholic will try to take it the other way. Moving in on the left side before we can do anything else. Offside is called with 15:33 as Wegerson went to lay him out over in the corner, which he did. So clock stops, 15:33 to go. Again, if you already like this content, subscribe to our channel. We're getting it done for you all year long on Pope Prep. Again, Cardinals coming in tonight. Can they get on the board early and take the lead early? That's one of the questions. As Dylan Shea has it, the birthday boy, who's the junior for Pope Francis, trying to get a goal on his birthday, but now it'll be Malden Catholic taking it the other way. Dylan Shea going to have to make the play there, which he does, and he'll try to find Matty Regan, but eventually it gets worked back into the corner. Malden Catholic have it. Here they come, trying to do something here, but the pass is picked off by Mike McGrath. McGrath looking for it. Over to Moss Carney. Carney shooting it up. Here's McGrath. Mike McGrath looking for it. He's got it on the right side. He gets a hit and a check there from Malden Catholic. Matty Regan has it now. Regan chipping it back. Carney trying to center one out in front, but there was to no avail as there was no one there in the lower slot area. And now Malden Catholic will try to take it the other way. They've got it. Here they come, trying to burrow their way through Wegerson, which they do. Dylan Shea will come out and try to make the play, and looking for two is Matty Regan. Regan loses the puck, though, and Malden Catholic are able to get it back. Wegerson going in for a hit. He is playing an aggressive style of defense tonight. Wegerson making the transition, primarily a forward during his time here at Pope, but this year he's played a different role, playing on the defensive side of the ice as Dylan Shea will try to get it out of his own zone. Malden Catholic with a good forecheck tonight, trying to get it going, but in the high slot area they lose it as Wegerson now will try to find Moss Carney. Here's Moss, the Mo Show, trying to get going. Moss shaking and baking, trying to go on the floor on the board, and we get our first looks at the Malden Catholic netminder for this evening as he makes the save with the pads as Max Monroe will try to go for hit time. It'll be worked back to Zachary Buffoni. He'll try to wrap it around the boards to Nick Burns. Burns trying to move it in again. Here's Mateo Kokavea. Kokavea moving it down the ice to Monroe. Monroe wants a call. He's not going to get one. He got taken down there. And now Malden Catholic will go searching in again. Bryce Russ making a change as well from the defensive side of the ice to the offensive side as Bryce Russ has it now. Here's Russ. Russ looking, trying to find a man, Kokavea, but Mateo loses it. Mateo's still trying to get going, trying to center one out in front. Goes to Ziggy. Zig trying to fire a shot. Russ trying to play it on the ground. And before anything else, we've got a whistle. So, whistle blown with 13:31 to go in the opening period. And do we have a penalty? I don't think so. It'll just be a face-off on the other end of the ice. Let's see where they're going to have it. Yep, they're going to have it here in the own zone. So, face-off coming in. Liam Dolan, top line, back on the ice with a bit of a, with the top line, with Jarrell and Mason Thayer on the back end. That's the Cardinals now. We'll try to take it the other way. Here's Petey. Petey looking in with speed. He finds Nick Petch. Petch will just try to line up Petey the other way, but eventually it's Malden Catholic who will get there, and they will take possession, but not for long, is Dolan. And try to move it again. Petey trying to get there as well, and now Malden Catholic will take it the other way. Here they come with space. Trying to create some, trying to fire a shot. Big save made by Nick Ritchie. Got it with the right end of the skate. So Ritchie gets the save. 2 shots on goal thus far for Pope and 1 for Malden Catholic. Let's go, Pope. The chant from the Pope section tonight who are here in black, but they'll have to stop the chant for a minute as icing is called with 12:51 to go in the opening period. So it's going to be a face-off back in the Cardinal end. Again, Malden Catholic trying to get on the board first. Again, huge goal will be the first one tonight. Let's see who can put it in for either side. And the Cardinals, best thing they can do tonight is get out to a lead early. And that proposition could change soon if they're not careful, as the Cardinals will look for it again. Wolfgang Zinger trying to get there, but the pass was eventually picked off and sent down the ice. That'll be Malden Catholic trying to get there, trying to make the play, and now Pope Francis will get there. Orzelak trying to make a play. His first shift of the night. Not going to work out for him. It's going to get taken now the other way. Wolfgang Zinger looking for it. Trying to move it around, and Malden Catholic will take it. Here they come. Trying to work it into the Cardinal end. Trying to center one out in front, but it was a nice play from the Pope Francis defense. Cardinals getting there along with Dylan Shea to make the play. Cardinals still need to get it out of the zone now. Ritchie went for the cover-up. Malden Catholic will still try to get going. Fight for the puck now. Cardinals come away with it. They'll try to work it around the boards. Ooh, nice shake. And bake and a half there from Pope Francis. Cardinals still trying to do something here. Shea trying to wrap it around the boards to Wolfgang Zinger. Here's Zinger. Zinger trying to just clear it out of his own zone now. Orzelak will try to do the same. And now the Cardinals will get it back on their own sticks. And here's Wolfgang again. Wolfgang getting it into his own end. Dylan Shea took a tumble. Cardinals will just look to clear, and now they will. And here they come up ice with some steam, with some space. They're going to look around, try to fire in a shot, but eventually does get blocked by Malden Catholic. 11:35 to go in the second period. Mike McGrath's coming on now. Here's Mike. Mike McGrath looking. He'll try to find Matt Regan. McGrath tried to make the play, and now the pass was picked off, but Regan will try to get it back again, and Malden Catholic will get it now. They'll try to staple it the other way. That puck actually hit an official down there on the ice level. So now the Cardinals will have to work again as Zachary Buffoni has it. Here's Zig moving it over. Max Monroe. Monroe back to Ziggy. Ziggy looking up ice. He finds a man. It's Mike McGrath. McGrath looking over. It's Matt Regan. Matty Regan looking to get going tonight. 0-0 game, trying to break the score and give the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. That could have been a questionable boarding call, but Malden Catholic now will take it the other way, and they've got steam, they've got space. They'll try to fire a shot. Save made by Nick Ritchie with a pad. He made it look easy. Malden Catholic, though, will get the rebound and try to take it back the other way. That rebound skirted out over to center ice, but the deflection here is going to have the puck wind up on Zach Buffoni's stick. So Zig, one of the senior captains on this team, along with Patron and Jarrell, as Zig will work it down the other way. He'll try to go burrowing into the corner, but now he'll weave off, and Malden Catholic will take it the other way now. Cardinals trying to get back. Bryce Russ skating as hard as he possibly can. Trying to go out for the hit there was Max Monroe. As Zig almost lost an edge. Comes back here. Here's Mateo Kokavea. Mateo looking up ice. Trying to find a man in Monroe. Burns going for a hit. Try to use the body a bit as Russ has it now. Here's Russ. He'll just try to escape run into the corner. I would not want to go into a corner with Nick Burns, as Burns will try to fire in a shot. But that one goes to the left on the net. Burns, one of the hardest workers you can tell. He's kind of like the moose of the team, as we've given him that distinction here on Pope Prep Productions. 9:52 to go now in the opening period. Cardinals need a line change. Russ trying to get there, trying to make the play. Malden Catholic will take it the other way. With steam and space, we'll try to just flip it in over center ice. And that will be an icing. Ritchie smartly lets it go past him. Icing call, face-off coming in the Malden Catholic zone. Girls basketball playing tonight over at Pope Francis. We apologize to those guys for not being able to film their game tonight. But we've got a good one here. Thursday night hockey. How could you pass up the opportunity to be here at Olympia, the house of hockey here in West Springfield? As Jarrell has it. Jarrell will just try to throw it over to Dolan. Dolan having a hard time handling things. And now Malden Catholic will take it the other way around center ice. They're going into the Cardinal zone now. And the pass is blocked off by Pope Francis. Liam Dolan tried to make the play. He'll work it up. Here's Nick Petch. Petch looking around. Petey trying to get there as well. Petey looking to make the play here. Petey moving in. Dolan trying to get there as well. And that'll get burrowed into the Cardinal zone. Here they come. Working it around the boards. Dolan has it. Dolan with a little puck handle. Nice pass. Tape to tape to Petey. Petey's got Jarrell. Jarrell leading the team with 8 goals, trying to find it in his skates. But eventually that proved to be a hard task for him. And now the Cardinals will have to work it in still. Deep into the Malden Catholic zone. Nick Petch down there trying to make the play, but Malden Catholic are able to come away with it. Malden Catholic looking up the boards. Petey going in with a glove, trying to help out and try to make a play. But a reminder, folks, as here come the Cardinals, trying to settle one out in front. It's Shea trying to get a goal on his birthday, but that shot is blocked. It was blocked by Malden Catholic. Cardinals still trying to get going with Mike McGrath. Miles Carney tried to get in there, and now the Cardinals will get it again. McGrath looking around. He's got it. Trying to go into the Malden Catholic zone. Wegerson coming on the ice. McGrath looking back, trying to find Moss Carney. Shea wrapping it around the boards to McGrath. McGrath trying to center one out in front. Matt Regan trying to get in there. Moss Carney looking for it. And we have a penalty coming up here on the ice. And I think, let's see who it's going to be on. It's going to be on Malden Catholic. The Cardinals are going to hop on the power play. Last time we saw Pope Francis, they went 1 for 7 on the power play. Tonight, they need to see better results than that. 8:13 to go in the opening period. A power play comes at just the right time. They need this. Again, they went 1 for 7 in that last game we saw them on Monday on Martin Luther King Day against the Reading Rockets. Today, they're going to need better results. Malden Catholic trying to get a good penalty kill going. Ziggy has it. Here's Zig trying to fire in a shot. Scampers to Petch. Petch trying to stuff it home. He can't. Petey now will take it around the net. 1:46 to go. Good opportunity. Cardinals can't cash in, though, right there on the power play. They still have it deep in the Malden Catholic territory. Moss Carney looking for it. Moss has it. He'll look around now. He'll try to find an outlet. He finds Petey. Petey, one-timer. Glove save made by Malden Catholic. 7:46 to go in the opening period. 1:33 to go on the power play. So good looks for Pope Francis thus far. But, again, it's always going to come down to if they're able to cash in or not. Face-off coming in. Petch tried to win it, but Malden Catholic did. Goes back to the point. Ziggy couldn't find it in his skates, and you can tell he's a little frustrated with himself there. As Jarrell will take it now. Here's Jake Jarrell. Jonesy, as they like to call him over at Pope. Here's Jake. Looking in, looking for goal number 9 on the season. He'll skirt back. He'll look for an outlet. He'll just calm things down, look around. He finds his partner, Zach. Zig moving over to Moss Carney, the Mo Show, kicking it back now. Zig shoveling it over to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to center one out in front. Goes to Moss Carney. Shot! Scores! It's the Mo Show! Getting it done for Pope. It's a power play goal. And just like that, Moss Carney is able to get it done for Pope Francis. Mo Show with Mogo. Moss Carney trying to lift these Cardinals up, and he has done so. It is 1-0 Pope Francis, 7:15 to go in the opening period. Moss Carney gets it done. A power play goal. How about the poise from Pope Francis on the power play? It looked dangerous. It looked like they were going to score, and they put it in. Jarrell and Zig, they waited patiently. They found Moss Carney coming out in front. Ba-bing, ba-boom. Money in the bank for Pope Francis. 7 minutes to go. It's 1-0 for the Cardinals. As that was dangerous. Look out. Matty Regan fired it off the side of his net. Still trying to get there as Malden Catholic. McGrath now just trying to clear it out of harm's way. That was a scary play and a half from Pope Francis. That could have been a dangerous result for them, but they are able to steer clear of it. As Mike McGrath now will try to take it the other way. The shake and bake. McGrath, shot, goes up to the glass. Good look again from Pope Francis, but once again more. No cash in there, but got to be happy with what you've seen from these Cardinals. It's a big-time hit from Zig. They are definitely coming out with a more aggressive presence tonight as well, as Joe Orzelak will try to get there. Orzelak looking in, trying to make the play. Matt Regan now finds his man, Orzelak. Orsi trying to look up ice, and now Malden Catholic will take it in. Malden looking up, trying to go right down the middle, but Buffoni is able to get there and make the play. Here's Mateo back in his own end. He'll try to get a cycle up the ice. Tried to find Orzelak. Pass was eventually picked off. He'll need a change, Will Orzelak, as Zig will find Monroe. Here's Max Monroe, the first-year player for these Cardinals. He has stood out to us on our end, as Monroe will just dump it in. He took a big hit into those boards. Hope he's okay. Cardinals trying to get there the other way, trying to make the play is Mateo. Mateo having a hard time doing so. Nick Burns will try to give him some help. Nick looking for it. He's got it. Nick tried to get there, but now that'll get sent back the other way as Dylan Shea will take it in. Once again, happy birthday to him as he got a taste of glass there as Malden Catholic will recoup and try to take it the other way once more. That'll get dumped in to the Cardinal end. Cardinals will try to get there, but Malden Catholic will try to provide that's a bit of offense, but Wegerson now will just handle it back. Here's Wegs making the transition from offense to defense, and Bryce Russ making the transition from defense to offense. As Russ has it, Russ the speedster looking around. He'll get there. He'll make the play. He'll look for Nick Burns. Burns in the corner. That's a scary proposition for the defense. Burns just trying to hold it in. Little battle for this puck. Puck isn't moving. You have to wonder if the official's going to blow it dead soon enough, but eventually skirts out to Russ. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ trying to get going. He was trying to get up to sync with Jarrell, and now Jarrell will just have to play it in, and he has a hard time doing so. Jarrell looking around, trying to find Russ. Russ up to Liam Dolan. Dolan gets taken down. No call there. Malden Catholic will play on. So Moss Carney, Mosho, getting the goal in this opening period. Offside called with 4:29 to go. Moss Carney getting it done. Senior leadership. We've talked about it. The one way this team can form an identity is through their seniors. Moss Carney strikes first tonight. 4:29 to go in the opening period. Face-off coming in. Malden Catholic looking for some sort of a response. It's been a really even first period, but again, the Cardinals, the power play has been the difference tonight. Starting it out early, 1-for-1. 4:29 to go, opening period. Face-off coming in. Petch tried to win it. He did. Petey will try to get there now. Dolan will help out. Here's Dolan. Dolan trying to find Petey. It's Petch instead. He scores. The Jubilant Junior does a bow to the post section, and it's a bow of a goal and a half. The Cardinals, they needed a hot start tonight, and Nick Petch and Moss Carney are providing it. Nick Petch, a huge goal for Pope Francis. It is 2-0 Cardinals. They needed a big performance tonight, and they are getting one thus far. Identity's starting to form a little bit. Look out. The state champs, the defending state champs, are starting to come back and starting to get life once again. Face-off coming in. It is 2-0 for Pope Francis, thanks to goals from Nick Petch, and thanks to a goal as well from Moss Carney. So Carney and Petch, the two to put it in. And the Jubilant Junior, one of the things we talked about, putting pucks in the net from these forwards. And just like that, it's Nick Petch answering the call and putting it in for Pope. Wolfgang Zinger has it now. Here's Wolfgang. Wolfgang trying to go on the floor on the board. But eventually a pad save was made by Malden Catholic. They'll try to take it the other way. Zig trying to go in for the body. Trying to get there is Jarrell. Jarrell and Ziggy sandwich does work out just perfectly. Zig now will just try to line it up the ice, trying to find Orzelak, but it goes off the glass. Orzelak tried to get there, and now it's going to head down the other way as Jarrell's going to take it in. Here's Jarrell. Jake looking up the left side of the ice. Jarrell trying to get there. Man goes down for Malden Catholic, but now eventually it's Matt Regan. Matty Regan looking. Regan trying to find a man McGrath, but it will wipe out to Zachary Buffoni. Here's Zig. Zig tried to make the play, and now Malden Catholic will take it the other way. They've got a 2-on-1 that they choose to find it, but Nick Ritchie makes the save for Pope Francis. 2-on-1. That was a defensive breakdown there from Pope Francis, but Nick Ritchie was able to make the save, and he made it look easy too. 2-0 the lead for the Cardinals, 3:17 to go. A reminder, folks, coming up at the intermission, we got the first intermission report live high above the ice at the Olympia Ice Center. We're going to break down what we saw in this opening period, and we'll look forward to the second while we're at it. It's the first intermission report coming up exclusively on the Pope Prep YouTube channel. Malden Catholic holding it in now. That shot gets blocked from Moss. Moss Carney having a good night thus far on both ends of the ice. Mike McGrath will take it in now. McGrath looking for Mo. Mo trying to fire in a shot, but it's an easy clockwork save for Malden Catholic. 2:53 to go now in the opening period. Reminder of what's coming up, folks. We've got hockey coming up again on Saturday. We'll be back here at the Olympia Ice Center with hockey on Saturday. I believe it is a 2 o'clock puck drop, so we will be here live with pre- and post-game coverage high above the ice once again. So start planning out your schedule now. Pope Prep Hockey back on the air this Saturday, exclusively on YouTube. Cardinals trying to get there. Big pile up for the puck here, and the ref is just going to have to call play dead. They're getting stuck up in the boards. You know who it is down there. It's Nick Burns. Getting the moose in the corner. It's tough to deal with Nick Burns when you get him down there in the corner. Face-off coming in. Mateo, Burns, Russ, the forwards on the ice. Face-off coming in the Malden Catholic zone. Malden Catholic going to need a new center. Their center thrown off the draw. Mateo will win it back cleanly. Cardinals will try to fire in a shot, but it's a glove save. So it'll be a repeated motion for these Cardinals and Malden Catholic as well. Face-off coming in on the Malden Catholic zone. Malden Catholic jump a little bit early, too. And again, they're going to need a new centerman here to take the draw. Face off one back cleanly. Cardinals again trying to fire a shot, and that one goes up to the glass. Cardinals trying to get there still. They do. It deflects perfectly. Bryce Russ. Russ trying to fire in a shot. Save. Rebound. Burns still trying to stuff it home. Burns still down there. He is creating havoc early. Cardinals really starting to fight back. We might have penalties here. Let's see. Cardinals down low, getting really aggressive. And you know who it is, folks. It's Burns. Burns, Mateo, and Russ, the havoc line for these Cardinals. Going to get some fresh forwards on the ice. I think Nick Burns broke a stick, too. That's unfortunate for him. So he's going to be a little bit angry about that. He's going to have to go get a fresh stick. So he gets sent off the ice. So I don't think he's got any type of penalty there. It's just he's just going to need a new stick type of scenario for him. Again, hard worker, these Cardinals. When they need a big bruiser down there, they've got it now with Nick Burns. Cardinals have it now. It's Petey. Here's Jake Petrin. Petrin kicking it back. Jarrell trying to fire in a shot. That one deflects to the left of the net. Cardinals still have it deep in Malden Catholic territory. Malden Catholic needs to get it out of their own end, which they conveniently do. Shots on goal, 13-6 in favor of the Cardinals thus far. As Richie has it, he'll move it around. Here come the Cardinals, trying to work it up ice. It's Dolan trying to get out of his own zone. Jarrell will help out. Jarrell fires a perfect pass to Petey. Petey trying to leave it off for Petch. Petch, the Jubilant Jr., will go for it in the corner. Big hit from him. Dolan looking, finds Petch. Here's Petch looking around. One of the goal scorers tonight, along with Moscarney. Cardinals still trying to get there, trying to make the play. Was Dolan went sliding in, and that's going to be a penalty. We've got a penalty on the ice. It's going to be on, it's going to be on the visitors. Cardinals are heading to the power play. Malden Catholic called for the penalty. Cardinals having fun thus far. It would be an ultimate fun show if they're able to put one more in, and that would really put the pressure on Malden Catholic. Face-off coming in. Power play unit on the ice. Monroe, Jarrell, Regan, McGrath, and Wegerson. Wegerson out in front trying to provide a screen. Regan looking. McGrath back. Jarrell shot. Save made. Visitors will try to clear, but Wegerson will try to get there as well. Boy, looking for a cover up there for Malden Catholic. 1:10 to go in the opening period. 1:38 on the power play. Regan feeds it back for Monroe. Monroe looking. Jarrell has it deep into the Malden Catholic zone. McGrath has a wide open Matty Regan. That'll be Jarrell moving it back to Monroe. Monroe to Regan. Regan. McGrath shot save. Rebound. Jarrell looking for his 9th of the year, but eventually he couldn't put it in. Monroe looking up again. Regan to Wegerson. Wade leaving it off to find his man, Jarrell. Here's Jake Jarrell. Jarrell looking for McGrath. Here's Mike. Big Mike looking, trying to fire a shot. Save made by Malden Catholic. 33 seconds to go now. McGrath to Wegerson again. Wegs trying to leave it off. Jarrell will have to skate there to make the play, and he does. Jarrell to Wegerson, wrapping it around the boards. Matty Regan looking for it slowly but surely. He gets to it. Regan up to Monroe. Max Monroe looking down the ice. It leaps up into the air. Doesn't touch the ceiling, but comes down in time. Monroe with 13 seconds to go in the power play, or 13 seconds in the period, rather. 40 in the power play, so they'll probably be on the power play in the second unless they can score here. McGrath will try to go for it, and that is just about going to do it unless Monroe can try to fire a shot. He does, but that is going to do it. That's the first period, folks. It's 2-0 for Pope Francis. You'll absolutely take that. 30 seconds of power play time coming up here in the second. So the Cardinals are going to head into the dressing room. You can tell it's a different vibe than what we've seen from this team heading into the dressing room at the end of first periods. In the past, it's going to be a lot of smiles, a lot of things to look forward to, lots of improvements for Pope Francis. Again, the team that they should easily beat tonight in Malden Catholic, but once again, the Cardinals needed to get out of the rut, and it looks like they have. So coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the second period, but before that, it's the first intermission report. You know how this thing goes. AJ Gonzalez will be here coming up in exactly 5 minutes. You've been watching the first period on Pope Prep. Intermission report coming up next. It's the Cardinals who head into the break up 2. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals up 2-0, cashing in for 2 goals. It's Nick Petch and Moss Kearney, 2 forwards, getting it done for the Cardinals. Big 2 goals for them. They needed it. They needed a hot start tonight, and let me tell you, they've got themselves one. They got playing a Malden Catholic team coming in tonight with a 1-9 record. I mean, just not the start they were looking for at any end. Well, the Cardinals tonight, they needed a good start, and they've got one, and they're playing good hockey as a result of it, thanks to Moss Kearney and Nick Petch, the 2 forwards, 2 goals thus far. Malden Catholic, it might be just one of those nights where the Cardinals are just too hot and it's just going to be too hard to beat them. But the Cardinals have just played a good opening period. 2 goals they put in. Shots on goal, 16-6 in favor of the Cardinals. Again, Nick Ritchie also in net. He had 6 goals. Jeepers creeps. Little AJ Gonzalez mess up there. 6 shots on goal in that opening period, and he saved all 6. So, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fun second period coming in. It's a 2-0 lead for Pope Francis. They had a great first period. Lots of things to look forward to on both ends of the ice. Good forecheck, good back check. One player who has stood out to us, even though he hasn't put a goal in, it's Nick Burns. Burns has been on the forecheck. He has just been diesel for them in corners, being a moose for these Cardinals deep into the Malden Catholic end. So, coming up, we've got Malden Catholic, Pope Francis, second period begins in about 1 minute. Stay tuned. Champions play here. It's Pope Prep Hockey continuing next, exclusively on YouTube. All right, we're just about ready to begin the second period. The Cardinals are going to hop on the power play. 30 seconds more of power play time, trying to make it a 3-0 lead tonight over Malden Catholic. We're in a bit of a rut right now. They need to figure it out fast, or else these Cardinals are going to take it to them. Might have been thinking you were going to see a goalie change from Malden Catholic. You're not. It's Ethan Adazio, still who will remain in the net. Pope getting ready to go, along with Malden Catholic. And here we go. The Cardinals in this period are going to work from right to left on your television screen. It'll be Malden Catholic working from left to right. Redbirds getting ready. Moss Kearney line starting it out. It's a little bit of a change-up in lines, too. We're going to have PD, Moss Kearney, and Petch. That'll be the top line. So still the Cardinals love to make changes. They do so once more here. Face-off coming in. Here we go. It's the Cardinals. And Lancers ready to do battle in this second period. Again, glad to have Lucas Cussin, Mr. Matthew Zenda, along with us as well. Face-off coming in. It's one back deep into the Cardinal end. It'll be Nick Ritchie taking it in, and off it goes. Here's Zachary Buffoni. Here he comes. Zig will just leave it off for Jarrell. Jarrell back up. Here's Zig coming in with some offense. Here he comes with a charge of speed coming here in this second period. He'll just lap around the ice. Oh, lost an edge there. Now it'll eventually Get cut down to Moscarney. 5 seconds of power play time left. And just like that, one-timer, they score! It's Nick Pitch. That's 2 for him on the night. It's 3-0 Cardinals, just at the blink of death on the power play. It's Nick Pitch putting it in. It's a 3-0 lead for Pope Francis. This game is getting out of control. Nick Pitch, his second of the night. One-timer, thing of beauty. You didn't expect it. And Nick Pitch, the jubilant junior, has himself his second goal of the game. Big goal for Nick Pitch. Cardinals coming out tonight. Power play unit 2 for 2. A power play goal once again. Nick Pitch with 2, Moscarney with 1. It is a greatest show on ice type of night for these Pope Francis Cardinals. Up 3-0 in the second period. As Zach Mahoney has it now. Here he comes with Steve in space. Here he comes, trying to fire a shot. Save is made by Malden Catholic. The save was made there by Ethan Adazio. For Malden. So Pekovic gets his second goal of the night. Moscarney getting credit for the assist. So Moss and Nick getting it done offensively, and it's a 3-0 Cardinal lead. As Nick Burns will try to make the play right in front of us, but now that'll be Malden Catholic trying to make the play the other way. Here they come, trying to take it. Is Michael McLaughlin. McLaughlin's just going to lob it up, but the pass is picked off by Jarrell. He'll try to wrap it around out of his zone, and now Malden Catholic will still have it. McLaughlin looking for space, but Mateo now will work it up. Bryce Russ has it. He'll move it over. Nick Burns looking for it, trying to stay on sides. Burns looking in, trying to find Russ, and now it'll be the Cardinals and Thayer who will just have to dump it into the Malden Catholic zone. And Malden Catholic will look around, try to get it out. Wegerson will try his best to keep it in. Wegerson looking to pinch in. And now Jarrell will try to get it back behind him, but it's just going to be an icing here, and the clock is going to stop with 15:14 to go in the second. So it'll be a face-off on the left dot for the Cardinals. Dolan, Petch, Petey on the ice. This line trying to get going once more. Shea has it. Moving it over. It's Dolan. Petey, one-timer. That one skyrockets off the ice and heads way back behind everyone there. So that was a nice opportunity. Petey let it all fly on that one. 3-0, the lead for the Cardinals. Face-off, repeated motion here for both teams. Face-off on the exact same dot. Face-off coming in for Petch. Wins it cleanly once more. Shea looking around, trying to set up Wegerson. Now the Cardinals will have to get back. Wegerson does with ease, and now Malden Catholic will try to take it the other way. With steam, they have it. Derek DeJean trying to move it in. Michael Moschella trying to help him out as well. And now Dylan Shea has it here. Here's Shea looking the other way. Liam Dolan looking around. Dolan trying to create space. Dylan Shea just trying to clear it out of his zone. And now it's Malden Catholic trying to fire in a shot. Pinball machine did the puck there, and it deflected right into the glove of Nick Ritchie. So fresh legs coming out of the ice for Pope. Moscarney wins the draw back cleanly. Here's Ziggy moving to the round. Mike McGrath has it now. Here's Mike. Mike trying to make the play, and that pass is picked off eventually. Here it comes all the way down the ice. And eventually it'll be the Cardinals taking it in with Zach. Zach wrapping it around the boards for Mike McGrath. But the pass is picked off. Malden Catholic will staple it back into the Cardinal end with Eric Utter. But Utter lost it quick, and now the Cardinals taking it the other way. Matty Regan leaving it off. Monroe. Here's Max Monroe. Matt Regan looking for space. Having a hard time creating it, though. McGrath will try to come in and help him out. Here's Mike trying to find Moscarney in the lower slot area, but eventually the pass was deflected by Malden Catholic. Cardinals have it again. It's Matty Regan. The shot on the floor. On the board goes Matt Regan. Regan's right. He takes the glove off to shake hands with his teammates. It's a 4-0 Cardinal lead. Malden Catholic are frustrated. We heard a lot of curse words, to say the least, down there from them. It's a 4-0 lead for Pope Francis. A fun night now for these Cardinals as Orzelak wins it back over to Jarrell. Jarrell moving it in. Nice passing here from Pope. Petch trying to get there. Malden Catholic is trying to get something going the other way. I mean, it has been a no-show from the Malden Catholic offense tonight. The Cardinal defense has come up. This team may be starting to get their mojo back, and that's a scary proposition for the rest of Division I. In Massachusetts hockey, Cardinals trying to make the save they do with Ritchie. Orzelak has it now. Orzelak trying to find a streaking Nick Petch, but the pass was picked up before he could do anything with it. Jarrell leaving it off. Petch looking for the hat trick. Had he time? No! It's a blocker save made by Malden Catholic's Adazio. Petey has it now. Petey looking in, trying to get space, but it goes back the other way. And now it'll be Nick Ritchie who will be forced to play it out with a stick. He'll find Jake Jarrell. Jarrell has it. Looking to find someone breaking up the ice. Not sure to get corralled back here for Jake. Here's Jarnsey. Jarrell looking, trying to find Wolfgang Zinger. Zinger tried to make the play, but again, the pass is picked off. Cardinals get it back, though. They'll just dump it into the zone. Getting there from Malden Catholic is Jalen Shu. Shu looking up ice to find a man, Michael McLaughlin. McLaughlin, though, does lose it. Liam Dolan will take it in. There's Dolan working it back into the Malden Catholic end. Icing called. That's going to be a face-off back in the Cardinal end. So Moss getting another assist tonight. He is having a complete night for these Cardinals. On the Matt Regan goal, that makes it a 4-0 game. Nick Ritchie playing good in that as well. I think the Cardinals have found their mojo. Burns looking around. He has it. Burns trying to get there, though, now. And Malden Catholic is trying to make the play on it. Puck loose, and Dylan Shea comes up with it. Here's Shea moving it over. Burns trying to find Shea a goal on his birthday. That'd be a nice present for him, along with a Cardinal W, as Burns will try to get there looking for the hit. Burns tried to go for the hit, but he got a rib check right into the Cardinal boards, as Pope will still look for it. Mateo Cucavea trying to get there. Mateo looking for it. Trying to get there. Bryce Russ, he finds a man, Nick Burns, 2-on-1 coming in. Burns and Russ. Burns, shot, goes high above the glass. It'll get laid back down to the ice, though, and Malden Catholic will take it in with Michael McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to fire a shot. I think it got blocked. It did. Dylan Shea with the shot block. And now Malden Catholic still trying to get something going. Save made by Ritchie. Keely Coulter fired the shot on the floor on the board style, but he couldn't put it in. 11:29 to go, second period. 4-0, the lead for Pope. Face-off coming in, one back cleanly for Pope Francis. It's Mike McGrath who will take it in. McGrath will try to work it up for Monroe, and Zach Buffoni will take it in now. Here's Zig. Ziggy looking up ice. He'll try to find a man, Matt Regan. Regan moving it back. Mo McCarty, here we go. Moss trying to look up ice for McGrath. Shot! Did he put it in? No, it's a save. Big-time save made from Ethan Adazio. He had a 3-on-1 coming in for Pope Francis. Moss looked up the ice. He knew he had a man. He knew it. He had Mike McGrath, but McGrath, by the spread of inches, is unable to make it a 5-0 game. Face-off coming in, though, for Pope. We'll try to get the puck here. As Petch trying to get there as well. Petch, look it in. There's Nick. Nick Petch has a man. It's Dolan. Dolan back to Petey. Petey looking. Dolan. Shot goes to the right of the net. Another good opportunity for this Cardinal offense. They are starting to smell blood in the water tonight. Zig has it now. He'll wrap it around the boards. Petey taking it in. Petey looking for it, but eventually it's Malden Catholic in a mini battle for it. Liam Dolan trying to get there, but getting there is Brandon Heffron. He loses it. Zig moving it around. Jake Petey down stairs of the ice level, but that is eventually going to head back the other way. And Zach Buffoni will have to take it out. He'll try to communicate to the best of his ability with Max Monroe. Zig will just have to try to use a backhand there, try to make the play. Lost it. Now the Cardinals will still try to get something going. Monroe trying to get there, but it will wrap around the boards for Nick Petch conveniently. Petch taking it in. He'll wrap it around the boards the other way. And Monroe will try to get there with a little poke at it, and Petey will eventually move it around, and that pass will just get deflected back to Zach. Zach back on the attack here, but loses it eventually, and Malden Catholic will take it in again. Matthew Fukuda looking up ice, but the pass was picked off by McGrath. Orzelak will try to fire on a shot, but it's a glove save made for Adazio. So Adazio covers up with 9:50 to go in this second period. Lots of happy faces in the audience tonight, with the Cardinals now up big. Face-off coming in for Joe Orzelak. He wins the draw. McGrath has it. Here's Mike. Mike McGrath looking. He finds a man. It's Matt Regan. Regan trying to make the play. Downstairs in the Malden Catholic end. And now the Cardinals will try to get there. And it's hitting time around the ice here. Matt Regan gets thrown off that puck, and now the Cardinals will have to get back with it. McGrath try to keep it alive in the Malden Catholic end. Along with Regan, Jarrell trying to get there as well. That is an offside, we'd think. No, referee called it clean. And now Orzelak will try to get there, but eventually it's Malden Catholic who will try to work it out of their end. Having it now is Jack Tucker. Tucker moving it around, but loses it. And Mateo Cucavea has it. Here's Mateo. Mateo over to McGrath. Try to get there. Shot blocked there from the Cardinal defenseman. I believe that's Thayer. Thayer made the play, and now the Cardinals will get there. It's Nick Burns. Burns has it. Nick Burns back in his own end, leaving it off. Nice passing here. Cardinals trying to cycle up the ice. They'll move it in downstairs. Cardinals trying to get there with Russ, trying to create some havoc down near the goalie for Malden Catholic. But Malden Catholic taking it up center ice. Burns trying to lay the hit. He does. And before we do anything else, we've got a whistle coming in. So again, just a reminder of the schedule we've got coming up for you on Saturday. We'll be back here in the afternoon, 2 o'clock puck drop. We'll be back with some more boys hockey as Nick Burns there got into a little side skirmish with a Malden Catholic player. Again, he has just been all over the ice tonight for these Cardinals. He has been making plays, moose for them. Back-end player for them, and you always need one of those guys that can just go into any type of corner and make any type of play when you need him to. Wegerson will just try to chip it off the boards, trying to find a man, Moss Carney. Carney just trying to skate with the puck on the boards too, so it's a little bit of a multitasking effort, but he lost it, and Malden Catholic will take it in. Here they come with space. Alexander Rich. Rich trying to find a man here with Brody McMaster. McMaster loses it. McGrath with a nice play, centering it out in front. Moss Carney tried to go behind the legs. That would have been a goal of the year candidate if it were able to go in, but Moss Carney was unable to stub it home. Trying to fire in a little trick, and now he's got a chance. It's going to be a breakaway coming in. Moss Carney with speed, all alone. Can he put it in? Save, rebound, no. Matt Regan tried to put in the rebound too. He couldn't. Puck still alive. McGrath looking for space. Dylan Shea trying to get there. McGrath still has it now. McGrath will ship it down the other way. Malden Catholic now will have to make the play with Adazio. Before we can do anything else, we've got another penalty. Malden Catholic down 4-0. They are heading back to the box. Power play coming in for the Cardinals. So the penalty is going to be called on Philip Rotundo. So Rotundo's going to head to the box. Cardinals tonight, 100% on the power play, 2 for 2. Trying to make it a 3 for 3 effort and make it a 5-0 game in the process. Nick Petch, Petrin, Moss Carney, Zachary Buffoni, Jake Jarrell, all on the ice for the power play. Face-off coming in. Moss Carney tried to win it, goes back to Petch. Here's Petch looking for space. He's got it. Nick Petch trying to fire a shot. Save. Rebound. Moss Carney still tried to stub it home. And now we'll eventually go to Moss, and the Cardinals will look to send it back the other way as Jarrell has it. Here's Jake Jarrell. Jarnsey looking in, trying to make a play here. Jarrell looking around. Jarrell with space. Jarrell just going to wind back, just look for an outlet here. Maybe try to fire in a shot. It'll yank off the glass. Petey going in for the hit. It'll go to Moss Carney instead. Moss trying to leave it out in front. Petch looking for the hat trick. He couldn't put it in. Petch almost had the hat trick, but could not stub it home as Moss will try to leave it back for Ziggy, but now it'll be taken the other way by Malden Catholic. Michael Muschella will clear it out of the end, and Zach Buffoni will look to make the play here. He'll leave it off. It's Jarrell. Jake Jarrell has it. Jarrell up to McGrath. Here's Mike. Mike to Zig. He'll lay back. He'll look for an outlet. Zig finds a man, Jarrell leaving it back off for Zach. Here's the Zach attack shot. It's a goal for Ziggy Buffoni. Zach attack getting back on the score sheet tonight. It's a 5-0 lead. Another power play goal for the Cardinals. Power play struggled against Reading, but suddenly, with this game, the power play has come back to life. 3 for 3 tonight on the power play. Cardinals now taking it to Malden Catholic. It's a 5-0 game, and with that, we're going to have a goalie change for Pope. Nick Ritchie's night is going to be done, and he is going to get stick taps from the boards. Did everything he could with the 8 shots on goal. So his night is done, and that will bring Caleb McClear. So McClear coming back, trying to get a confidence boost after the game we saw on Monday. So he'll be in presumably for the rest of the night with the Cardinals now up 5-0. Cardinals will try to fire in a shot here. That one will get affected back, and Malden Catholic will make the save with 6:19 to go in the second period. Face-off coming in. From this point forward, it's going to be the Cardinals. They're going to try out some different things, you'd have to think. Again, it's still a team that trying to make as many changes as possible in order to get the most wins. As the Cardinals have it now, it's Wolfgang Zinger. Zinger loses it, though. Malden Catholic will still try to make the play. It's a battle for the puck. Malden Catholic coming away with it. One-timer, they score. The shutout is done. About 30 seconds into McClear coming into the game. A goal for Malden Catholic. It is 5-1 for the Cardinals now. So Malden Catholic needed something to go their way, and they get it to go. It's a 5-1 game. We'll wait for the PA announcement of the goal. We weren't sure if it was Brody McMaster or who was it that scored, but we will take a look here in a minute. We'll wait for the official word from downstairs, but nonetheless, it's a 5-1 game for these Cardinals. They put it in with Malden Catholic. 4-goal advantage now for Pope. Monroe leaving it off. That pass was almost picked off, and McClear now will have to make the save, and he's going to get a word. That's the Malden Catholic player from Zig, and Zig is going to give him a run for his money. Going to have a little laugh about it, too. And I think we got a penalty coming in. It's another penalty for Malden Catholic. I mean, it's starting to add up for them. I mean, 3 for 3 tonight. The Cardinals have been on the power play. And just when Malden Catholic gets a little bit of life that they've needed tonight with 5:46 to go in the second, it's another penalty. Malden Catholic's 4th of the game. The Cardinals have not been in the box up to this point. So power play unit coming in for Pope. It's Regan, Wegerson, Monroe, McGrath, and Jarrell on the ice for the Cardinals. That's Wegerson who has it here. Here's Wade. Wade, Wegerson. Wegerson leaving it back. Monroe back. Matt Regan. Regan looking around. Shovels it over to Monroe. Monroe fires it over to Jarrell. Jarrell trying to fire a shot. Gets it back, though. He'll leave it off. That'll be a good pass to McGrath. McGrath leaving it off Jarrell. Jarrell sliding it over to Monroe. Monroe finds Regan. Regan trying to handle it now with a backhand. Takes off the glass. Cardinals going to look for it. It's a little battle for the puck now. Wegerson over to McGrath. McGrath trying to leave it back off the other way. Visitors try to clear. McGrath gets it back in. Wegerson has it. Before we get anything else, we've got a whistle. And the net come dislodged. I believe it did. So that comes dislodged with 4:59 to go in the second and 1:14 on the 4th power play of the evening for Pope Francis on Thursday Night Hockey. Again, we'd like to send our apologies over to girls basketball for not being able to be there tonight. That's 4:59 to go. I think we got a minor issue, maybe a padding issue for the Malden Catholic netminder. Putting the helmet back on now is Ethan Adazio. Adazio trying to get back, trying to get this team some sort of life in a 5-1 game. Face-off coming in. Malden Catholic wins it cleanly. Moss Carney and Jake Petrin looking for it. Little battle. Cardinals trying to come away with it. Malden Catholic just trying to keep it alive with a skate, but eventually Moss Carney and Petey were just too much. Goes back to Jarrell here. Jarrell shot from the point. Petey was looking for the deflection. We talked about him getting the screens too. Petey has been a screen force for these Cardinals. As Jarrell has it now. Here's Jarrell, one of the captains of this team. Moss Carney gets it, trying to move it around. It goes back to Zach Buffoni. Here's Zig. Zig saved to save pass to Petch. Petch going to have to look around. He finds Petey. Petey looking, finds Zig. Here's Zach. Ziggy trying to fire in a shot. Deflected to Moss Carney. 30 seconds of power play time left to go. Petey looking around, trying to fire in a shot. Save, rebound. Ziggy trying to look for his second of the night. Cardinals still trying to get there. And now we'll work back to Ziggy. Cardinals still have it in the Malden Catholic end. Jarrell looking for it, trying to stab at it. And Malden Catholic will try to take it the other way. They've got possession. Philip Rotundo. Rotundo looking up ice from McLaughlin, but the pass was picked off by the Cardinals. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Zig has it. Here's Zig. Zig to Moss Carney. Moss trying to level it off for Zig, and now Petey will go for the hit. And the Cardinals will have to get back on defense. They've got Jarrell back there, and we've got a penalty. It's going to be the first one of the game on the Cardinals. It'll be Nick Petch heading to the box. So Petch will head to the penalty box. 5-1 lead for the Cardinals. And Malden Catholic will hop on the power play. Cardinals trying to make the play here. Shea looking forward over to Monroe. Monroe trying to find Bryce Russ. Russ tried to get there. Now it'll get worked back to Shea. There's Dylan Shea looking up, trying to find Mateo Cucavea, but eventually Shea will have to just keep trying to clear it. Little battle for the puck, and now Malden Catholic will try to handle it in with Alex Rich. Here's Alex. Rich with 3:08 to go in the period. 1:30 in power play time left. Finds a man. Dominic Ferragamo. Ferragamo looking back to Rich. Alex Rich looking. Just dump it into the Cardinal end. Max Monroe will get there. Monroe will just use the backhand and try to work it up to Mateo. Mateo looking around, trying to have something here. That'll be Russ getting there. Here's Bryce Russ. Russ looking, finds Mateo. Mateo. Cardinals try to kill off the first power play of the night for Malden Catholic. Coming up, we've got the second intermission report. We'll bring it to you live here high above the ice. We'll break down what we saw through the first two periods, and we will look forward to the third period coming up in the second intermission report. Cardinals trying to make the play here with Petey. Petey will work it up. Matt Regan. Regan over to Petey. Petey looking for Regan. Regan trying to get there, but the save and the cover-up is going to have to be made by Adazio. 36 seconds left on the Malden Catholic power play. Face-off coming in. Petey, Regan, Zig, and Jarrell on the ice. Petey will try to get there. Malden Catholic will instead. 30 seconds of power play time left. Regan trying to get there, trying to make the play, but eventually the pass is picked off. And here come Malden Catholic with Brody McMaster. McMaster leaving it off, but eventually it's Jarrell getting there and interrupting the power play. But Malden Catholic are able to keep it alive in the zone, but eventually they can't. And Petey will try to take it the other way. He's trying to fly down the ice with all the energy he has left in the tank here in this second period. He'll try to leave it off for Jarrell. Jarrell looking for it. He gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty on Malden Catholic. They did it right in front of official. They took down Jarrell. Let's see the call. Yep, so it's going to be a penalty coming in. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 3 seconds, and then it will be a Cardinal power play therein. Fifth one of the night. Cardinals 3 for 4 on the power play. Mike McGrath, Jarrell, Wegerson, and Monroe out for the Cardinals. It'll be 5-on-4 in a second as Nick Petch hops out of the ice. He'll get subbed off. Coming out of the ice, it's going to be Matt Regan. Cardinals will look for it. We've got another penalty coming in. That's going to be a penalty on Malden Catholic. It'll be 5-on-3 momentarily. Regan has it. Regan moving it over. Monroe. Monroe looking around. Jarrell has it. Jarrell looking around. We've got another penalty coming in on Malden Catholic. They are going to be shorthanded for the longest time That puck is going to head high. Regan trying to get there, trying to make the play. They'll find Wegerson. Wegerson coming in over to Matt Regan. Regan and Monroe, and that pass is going to be picked off. And finally, it's going to be, they have 2 penalties on that one shift. Five on three coming in for 119. So power play for the rest of the period, 5 on 3 for the rest of the period. 119 on the 5 on 3. 55.4 to go in the second, and a 5-1 game. Face-off coming in. Moscarney wins it back cleanly to Jarrell. Jarrell on over to Ziggy. Ziggy leaving it back. Jarrell, Ziggy again. Here's Zach. Jarrell. Jarrell Petch one-timer. Looking for the hat trick. Couldn't get it there. 43 seconds to go. 1:05 on 5 on 3 time for the Cards. Zig looking. Shot. Block. Cardinals still trying to stub it home. Petch trying to get there. And finally, the referees will blow the play dead with 34.7 seconds to go in the period and 58 seconds to go on the 5 on 3. Save made there by Adazio. Moscarney, Ziggy, Jake Petrin, Petch, and Jarrell on the ice for the Cardinals. As Zig has it now. Zig leaving it off. Petch, Moscarney. Moss trying to leave it off. Petey trying to get there. And that puck went in. Did it? No. Referee is shaking his head saying no. Cardinals thought they had a goal. It did not go in. We've got a face-off coming in on the left dot with 24.6 seconds to go in the period. So 24.6 in the period. 48 seconds to go on the power play. Petch takes the draw, wins it back. Jarrell moves it over to Zig. 20 seconds to go in the period. Jarrell leaving it off. Moscarney in the skates trying to get there. And that comes dislodged again. We got a goalie here. I think that is. Yeah, that was a goalie throwing a punch there with Adazio to hit Petch in the head. So, face-off coming in. 15 seconds to go in the period. Cardinal fans, lots of smiles. Trying to make it a 6-1 period. Face-off coming in. Petch wins it back, but just 2 cleanly. And Ziggy's going to take it. 10 seconds to go. One last rush. And the second. Zig has it. Moving him around the boards. He'll just try to do it himself. Zig over to Petch. Petch to Petey. Petey to Jarrell. Jarrell's got to fire in a shot. Glove save made with 0 on the clock. And we've got a fight. Here we go. They're throwing hands. Throwing haymakers. It's Moscarney down there. And that is how we're going to head to the intermission. I think we're going to have a bad blood type of third period coming in. Their goalie, Adazio, is having words with some of these Cardinals. And that is an ugly way to end the period. 5-1 game in the second. Double zeros on the clock. And we're heading to the intermission. Coming up, we've got the third period. Stay tuned. Champions play here. It's a 5-1 lead for the Cardinals. We're going to be back in a flash on Pope Prep. Champions play here exclusively on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 5-1 Cardinal lead as we are just about set and ready to begin the third period here at the Olympia. Cardinals tonight with an outstanding effort on both ends of the ice, really commanding defense, and the offense has just been firing shots, getting pucks on net, getting pucks in deep, and getting pucks into the back of the net. I mean, it's been a clear message sent loud and clear to the rest of Massachusetts. These Cardinals are back here on the map, and again, they are still in any type of contention or any type of conversation about who's going to win the Division I title. 24 seconds of 5-on-3 time. They will begin in this third period. They will also have 105 power play as well. So, with the shots on goal 39-9, it appears that the Cardinals are going to be able to hang on to this one, to say the least. So, we'd also like to thank the two gentlemen that have volunteered their time tonight to help us out here at Popeproductions, none other than Matthew Zenda and Mr. Lucas Cusson. So we'd like to thank them, as always, doing a great job. Lucas Cusson, actually his first game directing at hockey by himself, and with Matt Zenda as well. So he really took the lead today, and he did a great job for us, getting here early, doing a great job, making the graphics look good, all that fun stuff. Lucas Cusson, congratulations. You are doing a great job tonight. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5-1 Pope Francis lead. Third period is on the way in about 1 minute's time. Stay tuned. Champions play here. We're back in a flash on Pope Prep. Lots of fun tonight with the Cardinals up 5-1. Maybe we'll also preview the games we've got coming up for the rest of the week exclusively on the Pope Prep YouTube channel. All right, we are just about set and ready to begin the third period. Cardinals up big, 5-1. They've got 5-on-3 time for 24 seconds. So plenty of time to add on with 17 minutes to go tonight. Caleb McClear will be in net for the third. Staying in net at 4, Malden Catholic will be Ethan Adazio. So McClear coming in. Cardinals are going to work from left to right in the third. Malden Catholic will work from right to left on your screen. Moss Kearney, PD, Petch, Jarrell, Zig, number 1 power play unit on the ice. Cardinals trying to send the message loud and clear and end the third period on a high note and add some more. Cardinals ready, Malden Catholic ready. Puck drop is now. Cardinal Nation, it's time to fly one more time tonight. It's one back deep into the Malden Catholic end, and they'll try to take the puck, but eventually the Cardinals will get there. That'll be Nick Petch coming in. Trying to get there, trying to make the play. Moss Kearney, 10 seconds of 5-on-3 time to go. Petch looking. Malden Catholic trying to get there. Zig takes it. 3 seconds of our 5-on-3 time. Moss, Carney looking around. Trying to center one out in front of Petey. We're back to 5-on-4 with the Cardinals on the power play for 35 seconds. Moss feeds it back to the point to Zig. Zig sliding it over to Jarrell. Jarrell back to Zach. Here's Zach looking for his second of the night. Feeds Jarrell. Jarrell looking. Moss Carney trying to center one out in front to Petey. Ziggy will try to take it. He scores! It's his second of the night, and he does a bear hug into the Pope section. It is 6-1. Ba-bing, ba-boo. Ziggy putting it on the board. Yes! Ziggy, 2 goals for him. The defensemen this year for the Cardinals are getting it done. Both ends of the ice, the scoring ability of these defensemen has just been impeccable for these Cardinals. I mean, how many goals have Ziggy and Jarrell scored this year? I mean, both of them are making Mr. Hockey candidate portfolios right now. And it's Ziggy's second of the night, and the Cardinals are just having fun now with Malden Catholic. Orzelak will dump it into the Malden Catholic end. Cardinals will try to take it. Matt Regan trying to get there. Orzelak as well. Here's Joe. Joe Orzelak looking around. He finds Matt. Matt Regan, Orzelak, Orzie trying to work it in. McGrath will try to get there as well. McGrath trying to make the play, eventually running out of space. Cardinals still try to do something here. Matt Regan try to leave it up. The pass is picked up by Jalen Chu. Chu chews it out of his own end, and he'll move it over to Ziggy Buffoni. Here's Zig. Zig looking around over to Max Monroe. Monroe looking, he's got it. Monroe trying to move it up ice here, and he's having a hard time in doing that. Cardinals going to try to make the play with McGrath. Here's Mike. Mike McGrath has it for the Cardinals around center ice. He'll stop on a dime. He'll look for the shake and bake. He'll try to find Burns. Burns looking around, trying to find Dylan Shea. Shea trying to move it in, but the Malden Catholic will take it the other way, and it's a glove save made by McClare. A shot coming in from Michael Moschella. 15 minutes to go in the third. 6-1 game. Cardinals now having fun. I mean, they needed one of these nights, and they're getting it thus far. Up 6-1. 14:59 to go tonight. Nick Burns looking for the puck, and eventually goes to Keely Coulter. Coulter will just try to lob it up. Michael Moschella trying to get there. Mateo Cucavea will try to clear it out of the zone for Pope. Malden Catholic will still try to get something going, and they get it back with Derek DeJean. Here's DeJean trying to fire a shot. Goes to the left of the net. And now Mateo Cucavea will try to get there. Wegerson has got it now. He'll wrap it around the boards. Burns looking for it. Shea as well trying to get there. Goes to Wegerson. Wade trying to make the play here. Shea has it now. Here's Dylan Shea. Shea takes a tumble down to the ice. Russ working it over. He finds a man. It's Wade Wegerson. Wegs looking in. He'll just lob it up the ice. Cardinals will get fresh legs out there. Cardinals trying to make the play. Malden Catholic wrapping it around the boards. They'll try to work it up ice. They've got it. Here they come. But they eventually do lose the puck. And Jake Petrin will just dump it in the other way. Malden Catholic and Adazio will play it out with a stick. Cardinals still trying to do something here. They lob it back into the Malden Catholic end. Alex Rich has it behind his net. Rich looking up ice, but eventually the pass is picked off from Jarrell. Jarrell lobbing it down, looking for Petch again, but Catholic Memorial. I don't know why I kept doing that tonight, as the save is going to be made here by Adazio. I called them Catholic Memorial. That is my bad. I actually copied down the Catholic Memorial roster into my notes. So for that opening period, I was confused. I was like, the names weren't matching up. And I was like, oh, wait a second here. I copied down the wrong names, of course. I saw the CM, and I got confused. I apologize to the fans from both respective teams for that error, as the Cardinals have it here. Moss Carney, they get it off. McGrath shot. It trickles in. It's Mike McGrath getting the goal for the Cardinals. And the Redbirds make it a 7-1 lead. Mike McGrath gets it to rattle home. And it is Mike McGrath with the goal. 44 shots on goal now. And it's Mike McGrath making it a touchdown lead for the Cardinals. And we've got a goalie change coming in. Evan Mahoney will come in for the rest of the night. And he will be between the posts, between the pipes for Malden Catholic. And with 13:10 to go, it's safe to say that the Cardinals are in business. Moss Carney moving it up. Matt Regan trying to make it an 8-burger. Regan sliding back and looking around. He tries to find Moss Carney, but eventually it goes to Ziggy. Here's Zig. Zig has it now. Moving around. Moss. Carney again. Carney looking. McGrath to Carney. Moss. Back to Regan. Or Monroe, excuse me. Not Regan. Monroe. Max Monroe has it. Here's Monroe dusting it around the boards to Mike McGrath. Stretch run of the winter sports season is here, folks, and the Cardinals in business tonight. They'll try to wrap it around into the net instead of the puck going into the net. As it turned out, it was Moss Carney who somehow wound up between the pipes and into the crease. So 12:19 to go, and we're going to have a running clock here for the rest of this game. With it being 7-1, it's going to be running time for the rest of tonight. Face-off coming in. Malden Catholic trying to take it the other way now. Again, winter stretch run is here. Are you ready for it? The Cardinals getting the mojo back tonight. They needed a little bit of a tune-up game, to say the least, and they're getting it here with a 7-1 score. It's Orzelak who will get there, try to make the play. Orzi looking up ice, trying to find Wolfgang Zinger. Zinger tried to get there, but Jalen Chu cut it off. Chu tried to work it in. Cardinals still looking for the puck here. Wolfgang Zinger trying to get there. It goes to Orzelak. Here's Joe. So Orzelak will try to skedaddle it in to the Malden Catholic zone. MC looking for it. They've got it still. It's Michael McLaughlin. McLaughlin leaving it off to Jack Tucker. Tucker's pass picked off. Mateo does the spinorama. Try to work it over to Nick Burns. Burns trying to get there. He'll lumber back. Shea trying to have a little bit of a defensive effort here. Malden Catholic still trying to do something. Trying to wrap it around. Trying to fire in a shot there was Michael Doe. But it was more like Michael No because Caleb McClear was ready to go. Mateo Cucavea just lob it around the center ice. And it's actually picked off by Jack Tucker of Malden Catholic. But worked in the Shea. So not much going on offense tonight. Only 10 shots on goal from Malden Catholic compared to the staggering 45 shots on goal for Pope. Card still looking for it. Mateo trying to fire in a shot. Save made by Mahoney. Cardinals looking to do something with it here. Mateo Cucavea had a hard time handling things. That's going to be an icing. It's going to be sent down the Cardinal way with 10:18 and the clock rolling still. So it'll be a face-off coming into the Malden Catholic zone. Coming up, it's going to be a fun game. We got Longmeadow and Shog. Longmeadow and Minnetonka. When those two teams meet, it's a rivalry game. So lots of those fans starting to head into the rink and get ready for that one. That's coming up following this game here at Olympia tonight. Jarrell try to fire a shot from the point. It'll head off the glass. It'll get rolled back into the corner, into the burrowing corner for Petch. Petch trying to do something here. He is held back. But the Cardinals will look for it once more. Matt Regan trying to get there. I think it's stapled into the side of the net. It does eventually release, but Petch is there looking for the hat trick. Can't stuff it. Petey is there. Cleanup time. He can smell it. He can almost taste it. 8-1, the lead for the Cardinals. A thrashing of the Lancers tonight. It's Petey putting it in. 8-1, the lead. With 9:15 to go tonight. Face-off coming in for Petch. Gotta love the performance tonight. They needed this type of game. Get the mojo, get the sync, get things in check with the stretch run coming up. And they are doing a great job tonight of getting things back in order. And here comes a 3-on-1. Another defensive breakdown from Malden Catholic. This time it is Liam Dolan who can't stuff it home. Nick Petch tried to get there. Petey will try to make the play too. Hip check there. Jarrell will pick it up and move it over to Wagerson. Here's Wade. Wade up to Liam Dolan. Dolan cutting back, looking around. He'll try to find Weggs. Weggs trying to get in there again. He'll move it over to Jarrell. Here's Jake. Jarnsey holding it in. Nice sweeping shake and bake from Jake. Jarrell has it. Just skedaddling with the puck around. He gets a little bit of slam time into the glass. Malden Catholic playing a little bit more aggressive. I think it's going to start to get chippy from here on in. PD going to go for the hit, and that's a big one. That is a glass time for Malden Catholic, and we've got an icing called with 8:01 to go in the third, and the clock obviously still running. Face-off coming in on the right dot. We haven't had that many boys hockey games. I mean, it has been we've seen more packed Decembers and Januaries, but from this point forward, I think we're going to get our fair share of watching these boys play. I believe they have a lot of home games left. There was a road schedule to start the season, so defending state champs, a lot of people want to see them. But Malden Catholic tonight, just not ready to play the big boys. Malden Catholic trying to take it the other way. Before you know anything else, we've got a whistle coming in. So it's good. Face-off's going to come all the way down into the Cardinal end, we think. Well, it will. It'll be on the left dot. 6:50 and counting to go. Orzelak looking up the ice. Here come the Cardinals. Try to get some movement going. It'll just be a dump in and chase for it. Wolfgang Zinger trying to lead the charge. Pass is picked off. Malden Catholic trying to take it the other way. And they've got steam and space with Michael McLaughlin trying to lob it in, trying to find his man Brody McMaster. McMaster having a hard time handling things. Some help from McLaughlin. McLaughlin and McMaster going back and forth with it. And now Orzelak will try to lob it up for Zinger. Pass was picked off with a glove, but the Cardinals will still have the chance to wipe it in, but it is icing, and icing is called with 6 minutes to go in the third period. It's going to be a running clock from this point forward. 47 shots on goal for these Cardinals, 10 shots on goal for Malden Catholic. Face-off coming in. Cardinal zone once more. Entering a bit of garbage time here with the scoreboard being what it is. Start to have an open agenda, like we like to call it here. 5 minutes to go. 5-minute warning, as we have to say as well. Malden Catholic still trying to get it together. And the Cardinals now heading the stretch run with confidence. Feel like they found their guy with Nick Ritchie in net. And McClure's come in here and played a good night tonight. As Zig will try to fire a shot, save, rebound, kicks up. Russ looking for it, goes around behind the net. Here's Burns. Burns leaving it off. Mateo trying to get in there, trying to fire on a shot. Save made. Rebound. Mateo still looking for it. And eventually that is Malden Catholic who will be able to clear it up ice. Here they come with space. Trying to work it around. They've got it. Malden Catholic trying to get there. And now Siggy Buffoni will take it in. Here's Zach. Zach moving it over. Max Monroe. Monroe trying to find a man in Nick Burns. And Burns' his pass is picked off. 4:40 to go tonight. Wolfgang Zinger trying to get there. It goes to Monroe. Here's Max. Max Monroe holding it in. Max looking around, trying to create space. He finds his man in Orzelak. Orzelak looking up ice. Pass picked off, though, by Malden Catholic. They can't do much with it. The Cardinals will take it in. Just yanked it off the glass with Monroe. 8:25 here on the East Coast. Cardinals with a fun Thursday night with tomorrow being the junior retreat. Orzelak trying to fire in a shot. This is the sophomore. He is rejected. Orzelak still trying to get going. Cardinals still looking for it. Mini battle for that one in the corner. And the shot is a ripper here, but it's a save made by Malden Catholic. 3:58 to go now. Cardinals and Orzelak have it. Here's Joe. Joe trying to go behind the back to Wolfgang Zinger, but he can't do anything with it. Malden Catholic will ice it down the ice, and now Jarrell will take it in. Jarrell will swipe it down. Malden Catholic trying to take it in. They've got it. Here they come. 3:38 to go. Jarrell will take it in now. Jarrell finds a man, and Dylan Shea. Shea, the birthday boy, maybe trying to get a goal. Here's Shea. Dylan Shea trying to go coast to coast here, trying to fire on a shot. He does the little wipeout. Petch will try to help him out, though. Nick Petch trying to get in there, trying to make a play. So was PD. Malden Catholic try to do anything they could to get the puck. Comes out now to McClear. Clear over to Jarrell. Jake Jarrell looking for it. Jarrell over to PD. Back to Petch it goes. Here's Nick Petch. Petch loses it and it skates. Goes up to Dolan. Dolan over to Jarrell. Jarrell will lob it down the ice. Trying to find a man. Dolan trying to get there. Trying to make the play behind the net. He takes a tumble. Cardinals look for it. Stick goes flying up into the air. It was Petch's stick. He'll have to pick it up now. That's 2:45 to go tonight. Coming up, we got the post-game report. Again, high above the ice. Break down what we saw tonight. Lots of positives. Not many negatives. Break that down for you. And look forward to Saturday afternoon. An afternoon matinee. We'll be live here with coverage beginning at 2 o'clock on Pope Prep. Liam Dolan has it. Dolan looking for it, one of the youngsters on this Cardinal team. Trying to find Shea. Eventually goes back into the Cardinal zone. They'll lob it up the ice. 2:13 to go. Cardinal fans, lots of smiles in the section. Not much to cheer for with it being an 8-1 game. And this game just about being over. As Orsolak has it. Joe lobbing it down. And the first 3 goals were fun, but from there, they knew the Cardinals had it, and they were able to take care of business. Orsolak trying to get some help. Wolfgang Zinger trying to provide it. Orzi looking. Wolfgang trying to get there, trying to make the play. Save was made by Malden Catholic. 1:35 to go. Wegerson trying to get down there. Tried to make the play. It goes around. Orsolak looking for it. Trying to get there. The Cardinals. Wegs trying to hold it up. Wegs trying to get there. He took a little slip down. Malden Catholic will fire a shot. They'll walk in, and they'll score. With 1:15 to go, it's a nice goal for Patrick Hounsell. So add it, and it counts. It's 8-2 for Pope Francis with 1 minute to go tonight. That'll likely be the final. Both goals coming in through McClear. Nick Ritchie was perfect. Clean sheet for him. 50 seconds to go. 49 shots on goal for the Cardinals. 11 for Malden Catholic. One last rush for this game. Becomes a final. 37 seconds to go. Again, I'd like to thank Lucas Cusson and Matt Zenda for being here with me tonight. Going to head down the ice. 30 seconds to go now. Cardinals going to improve the record. They will head to Saturday with a win at home. 2-game losing skid ends here tonight. Moss Carney, one last chance. 3-on-2 coming in. Moss looking around. Has it. He'll try to center one out in front. McGrath tried to get there. And that is going to do it. Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen, a big win. 3-2-1. This game is done. Cardinals get the win. 8-2 on the home ice. A big result for them. They needed a win. Malden Catholic drops another. Frustrating year for them continues. Pope Francis, life feels like it's back. Feels like they got their mojo again. Feels like they're back in rhythm and back in sync. That just about does it from here. Double zeros on the clock. Post-game report coming up. 8-2, your final. The Cardinals make it look easy and take care of business against Malden Catholic. Well, that's going to be a final this evening. 8-2. The Cardinals take care of business and win the game. They take care of business, winning a score of 8-2. Leading the way for the Cardinals, really. I mean, it was a team effort, but Ziggy, Petch, Moss Carney had a great night as well. Good night for the Cardinals getting it done and doing a great job as well. 8-2. The lead and the win. They had it all night long. Just too much for Malden Catholic to handle. We'll be back here on Saturday, though. There'll be an afternoon matinee with puck drop at 2. We can't wait for it. It'll be a lot of fun. For everyone here, we thank you guys for tuning in. The Cardinals have their mojo back. That's a scary sight and a scary scene for the rest of Division I here in Massachusetts hockey. That's going to do it. For my great crew of Lucas Cussin and Matt Zinda, AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from West Springfield. Cardinals win 8-2, and they make it look easy in the process. Good night from West Springfield. We'll see you Saturday exclusively on the Pope Prep YouTube channel.